I'm Nathan Lunstad. I've been nominated as a candidate for the 2013 Man of the Year for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. This is a great honor and also very humbling to be involved in this campaign. How many of you have a family member or close friend who has had cancer or even battled cancer yourself? According to statistics from the American Cancer Society, the lifetime risk of developing cancer is 1 in 3 for women and 1 in 2 for men. If you had just met me or by looking at this picture, you'd never realize that I'm a cancer survivor. Statistically, I'm one of the 2. This is me 2 years ago. I was diagnosed with stage 4 Burkitts lymphoma. You've probably never heard of this type of cancer since it's very rare. There are only 300 to 1,000 people diagnosed per year with Burkitts lymphoma. When I was admitted to the hospital, I was told that 10 years ago, the Burkitts patients often didn't walk out of the hospital alive. During this last decade, due to fundraising efforts and advances in cancer treatments, I was able to beat the odds and survive. My marathon battle with cancer started 2 years ago. I was training for my first marathon, and on March 16, 2011, I completed a 20-mile training run. The run went great, and I felt very prepared for the upcoming race. The road ahead looked smooth sailing. 1 week later, on March 23rd, I woke up in the middle of the night with severe abdominal pain. The emergency room doctor thought I had a kidney stone or gallstone. After receiving a CT scan, I was told this wasn't the case. After follow-up tests the following day, I received the stunning news that I had lymphoma. This was a shock. How could I go from being healthy and fit to being diagnosed with cancer? I'd never been sick. In fact, I'd never even had a cavity. 1 week later, on April 1st, I was admitted to the hospital with kidney failure due to the rapid tumor growth. Burkitts lymphoma is considered one of the most aggressive forms of cancers, with tumors often doubling every 24 hours. On April 16th, the day of the Salt Lake City Marathon, I decided to walk 26 laps around the hospital hallway to represent the 26 miles of the marathon. On April 16th, instead of racing in the marathon I had been training for, I was in for a more important marathon, a marathon battle for my life. On race day, I put on my shirt and bib over my hospital gear. I started my first lap at 7 a.m., the same time the actual marathon was starting. Because I was so sick and weak, it took all my energy and determination to finish the laps in short intervals throughout the day and into the night. Pulling my IV pole by my side, I finished my last lap at 10 p.m. In the dark hallways of the hospital, there was no one there but my wife by my side to cheer me on, but I did it. The next several slides depict my life in the hospital. After 3 months of almost constant treatments, the cancer was declared in remission on July 18th. It's time to celebrate. With the cancer in remission, one of my first goals was to finish the Salt Lake City Marathon that I initially had set out to race. Even though I had walked a lot in the hospital, even up to 6 miles a day, it was very difficult to get back into running shape. The first time I attempted to run, I couldn't even take 2 strides. With the marathon completed, I now had my whole life to look forward to. So 1 year later, this is me crossing the finish line with my 2 boys. A very happy day.
26.2 miles later, as a family, they crossed the finish line.
It was just pure running on a pure emotion, and it was just excitement and joy to see them and cross the finish line with them as a family. But there's nothing like cancer and chemotherapy to condition you to, I guess, withstand or cope with the pain of a long-distance endurance race.
Sorry, this is hard for me. It's been a tough year. Our family's been through a lot this last year, and to see him come through this, not only to beat cancer, but then to be able to finish this is just amazing. He is an inspiration.
With this goal completed, it was time to move on to other goals and spend time with my family. This is my family at the annual Light the Night walk in Sugar House Park. As a cancer survivor, I feel it an honor to provide payback in finding a cure for cancer. For me, it's a great way to honor those that haven't been as fortunate. Currently, there's a funding gap for cancer research. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is helping to fill this gap. Every dollar is important. No donation is too small. Whenever I donate, I want to know where the money goes. 78% of donations to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society go towards the cause. This is excellent since the standard for a good charity is 60%. Someday is today is a new slogan. Other organizations may focus on prevention and early detection, but blood cancers can't be preventable or have no early detection. So for those currently battling leukemia and lymphoma, someday may be too late. The top priority is finding a cure. Because research on blood cancers may apply to other cancers, funding research can have far-reaching effects beyond leukemia and lymphoma. There are several ways to donate and be involved. All donations are 100% tax deductible. You can go to my fundraising website and select the Donate Now button. Another way is to go to the LDS Hospital Facebook page and select Like. They are donating $3 for every like received until April 1st. One of our fundraising activities is a 5K fun run and walk to be held on March 30th in Draper, Utah. This will be a fun event and will be a great way to honor cancer patients. And I'd like to thank our many sponsors. Their support and generosity has been tremendous and overwhelming. Please contact me with questions or refer to the website for more info. Thank you.